Since we all were busy talking about CBSE's failure in doing the corrections properly, we might not have paid attention to this new thing that CBSE has introduced. CBSE has announced that from July 1st, class 9 students must study a new third language. Now, here are the problems with the circular that CBSE has released. There are not enough teachers to teach this additional subject, additional language. The textbooks that are meant to teach the students have not even been printed yet. And worst of all, the curriculum is not even ready, which means what needs to be taught to the students have not even been decided yet. And this will be ready only by June 15th, just 2 weeks before the schools are expected to teach the ninth graders this additional language. And it's not like CBSE does not know this. They know it very well. And in that very circular, they have accepted that they are aware that these are the shortcomings. And here are the solutions that they have offered. So according to CBSE, if schools don't have enough language teachers, CBSE says the teachers from other subjects can be assigned as long as they have a functional proficiency in that particular language. In simple terms, what it means is a science teacher or a maths teacher or a social studies teacher could now be asked to teach a language they were never trained to teach professionally. There's a difference between knowing a language and teaching it professionally. And since the textbooks are not ready either, so until dedicated class 9 textbooks are developed, you know what? The students will use class 6th textbook, not a simplified class 9 material, actual class 6th textbook. So for students that are 3 years older than a 6th grader, the school have been told to fill the gap themselves using poems, stories, local material of their own choosing. It's a masterstroke after masterstroke. And the curriculum that was not ready when the circular was issued, CBSE has said that detailed guidelines will be released on June 15th. The policy starts on July 1st, but they're releasing it on June 15th. That gives schools roughly 2 weeks to understand the framework, prepare teachers, organize materials, and even begin teaching. But long before this, on April 9th, when CBSE rolled out a notice, its rollout made sense. Because it said that start the third language in class 6th, allow those students to carry forward year after the year, which means they start in class 6th, and by the time they reach class 9, they would have already 3 years of exposure to this language. That was a brilliant pipeline. But then on May 15th, the timeline has changed. The class 9 implementation was pulled forward to July 2026, which means the 3-year preparation window disappeared just like that. Which leads to just one question that CBSE has not answered. If you knew that the teachers were not ready, and the circular says that they are not, and if you knew that the textbooks were not ready, and the circular admits that they are not, and if the curriculum was not ready, and the circular says that it is not, then what exactly became ready between April 9th and May 15th that justified pulling the entire timeline forward by 3 years? Yeah. So CBSE has not explained what is the reason behind it or what has changed. The system itself is not prepared for it. So you have accepted that the system is not prepared for it, and still you chose to move it ahead. So why are the students treated like an experiment under this BJP government? Why is it that we are not taking education seriously? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.